Hey guys, what's going on? PGFXQ here. Just doing a real quick video on Oni here in Street Fighter. We're seeing a lot of people in this Ultra Street Fighter 4 Facebook group that I'm in asking some questions about Oni, wanting some help, and I've had even some people in my inbox sending me messages wanting to know if I can break some stuff down for them. So I'm just going to go over a couple of situations that I feel are pretty common with Oni as far as like mix-ups and some of his options. The first one is basically a mix-up after he lands a heavy Tatsu anywhere on the screen, and obviously any Oni player will know you can get this pretty much off of any touch. So the idea is that it covers both quick get up and just regular get up. Obviously, since it's not hard knockdown, they can't delay get up, but it's gonna look something like this. I'll just do target combo into it just for sake of argument. So that's kind of the idea, and there's actually a reason why. So we'll start with putting them on quick get up, and you'll see the idea for the first one. So what that is, if you're on the more technical side of things, that is a crouch fierce option selected with a crouch tech to catch the grab, and then you just buffer it. If you're not trash like me, you just buffer it into a light kick slash. What that does, that blows up a crouch tech, and if you get a counter hit, obviously you can confirm into my execution is trash right now. But as you can see, you can just confirm into a full combo, and there's a good chance that that's probably going to stun the majority of the cast, depending on how much damage you did beforehand, obviously. But usually a solid touch before that, if that's a counter hit, and you combo after it into even just another crouch fierce Tatsu, that's generally a stun. But so there's that. So the idea is you're whiffing the step kick to see if they're doing quick stand or if they're just laying on the ground. So the first option, we're just gonna go with the quick stand for now. The first option is with that. You see they quick stand, so you pop them with that. The second option that you can do is you take a step back and then you car grab. Most people, when they see a player take a step back, they feel like it's safe to kind of stand up and either take a step back themselves to try to help regain neutral, or even, okay, he's backing up, I'm taking a step forward. So now you have this mix up. Okay, well, do I block, or, you know, is he gonna go for a car grab? Obviously I didn't do a step right there, but you see what I'm saying? So you kind of have this little mix up going, or if you think they might be reversal happy, you can just do nothing. And then you can just kind of take a step back and block and punish at will. So that's if they quick get up. There's a couple other options. You could do light ground pound since it's thrown vulnerable on startup, but because that's, I think it's like -7 or something on block or something ridiculous like that, I don't really recommend that. It's an option. Another option, if you know their crouch teching that you can do, especially if you are in the corner and you only have one bar, is you can, obviously the computer set to auto block, but you can do that to catch the crouch tech. And then obviously you can either, you know, do that, you can try to get fresh with a mix-up, you know, things like that. So he's got options if they quick stand. Now, as you'll see, if I turn quick stand off, he just does normal get up. It's like, oh, okay, so he didn't quick get up. So you kind of got some time to, oh, okay, he doesn't have this, so I can take a step back, I can poke with that. You can, okay, you can walk up, and then you could do the same idea with that, to walk up, make them think you're gonna throw. So, you know, you got options. You can go for meaty pressure with a back strong. Like I said, you can poke with that. Another nice one that I like, because like I said, when you take a step back, a lot of people like to think, oh, okay, I can stand up because, you know, I'm good, right? So you can kind of, oh, I'm gonna take a step back, and then, you know, as you take a step back, oh, okay, now, and then that just kind of leads back into itself. So that's that whole mix-up. Now, like I said, you can kind of get fresh. If you see they don't quick get up, you can kind of go for some ground pound shenanigans, things like that. But Another thing you could do is kind of what if, but I messed it up. Oh my god, I'm trash. It's a gimmick, but you know it's there. But you know he gets options. You're whiffing the step kick to see if they quit get up or not. And the next one is a pretty common thing off of forward throw. I know a lot of Oni players do it, but you kind of get something similar with this. You can take a step up, go to the option select, crouch fierce with the crouch tech and the light kick slash. You can also, if you want fish for, you know, that, which because that works on counter hit and the medium tatsu follow up, you know, you can do that. For those of you who don't know about that, even though you should, you know, you see, so that works on counter hit. That does some pretty beefy stun too. So he gets that, obviously. So you kind of get a similar mix-up. You kind of take a step back, car grab, you get the same mix-up, etc. Now they're in the corner. But he also has a couple of different options too. If you don't want to be right next to them on wake up and apply pressure, what you can do is you can whip a light kick slash and throw a heavy fireball. Now that, to my knowledge, is safe against, I believe, everybody, if I'm not mistaken. I don't, well, I messed up my slash. I don't think anybody can like ultra through it. I could be wrong. If anybody, it might be like the cap ray or something like that. I would have to do some further testing. But so you have that option. You get forward throw. You can do that. You can kind of fireball FADC. I don't do it that much because I don't like spending the meter. I'm just trying to get back in, especially when you can just kind of get back in with roundhouse slash instead of light kick slash. So there's that. Let me think. Oh, yeah, you can also do. Oh, not, I hit the wrong button. Duh. I am retarded. Something else you can do is against. I think it actually might be white. I'm bugging right now. Excuse me. So yeah, you can kind of do that to kind of poke at the tip, kind of, you know, gauge what they're doing. So you have that. I was bugging for a minute on some other normals because I got so many ideas and things with Oni that I gotta get down on video, but this is just kind of the first one I want to do. But so that's pretty much it. The reason why I like that mix-up is because what a lot of, well, I don't know about a lot, but what some Oni players don't know, I think especially the ones that are kind of new to him, they don't realize that DP and heavy tatsu actually do the same amount of damage. So I prefer to go for the tatsu just for the mix-up because, as you can see, if you end with DP, you know, yeah, if they don't quick rise, you get that whole mix-up. But if they do, you can kind of get something, but you know, it's a little weak. I mean, it's there. Yeah, kind of negative edge. You see, like it's there, but it's a little weaker. I like the tatsu just a little bit more, just because you're getting that real estate, you're getting that positioning, and then as you can see, if this whole thing works out right, and then say you start applying meaty pressure with that, right? With that happening twice, you're from one corner pretty much to the other. So at least I think the tatsu is worth doing for the ender, just because, like I said, just the corner positioning and everything is just so good. And obviously, you know, his slashes are ridiculously unsafe, but if you go into that whole shenanigan, then you can kind of go into all that. And actually, speaking of heavy slash, that's something else I want to talk about too real quick. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much safe, but if you know they quick rise a lot, that's pretty much guaranteed chip against a lot of characters. I mean, there are a lot of characters with really fast startup ultras can, so you can kind of charge that one too for a second. But if you know they quick rise a lot, it's just guaranteed chip. And then if you have the resources and you know they don't have a way to really get out of said chip, you can kind of I'm bugging. I'm messing up here. So you can kind of do that. It's pretty expensive, but I mean, I think it's worth it. You know, if you know you can get the chip kill with that. You can also kind of do makeshift mix-up off of that. You can kind of you can kind of FADC the fireball, and then you can either poke, you know, with this, that, arguably even that. You know, you can buffer everything in a slash, or just, you know, fireball, FADC. If you know they might try to go for a grab, you can walk up, go for that. You know, so you can kind of get a makeshift mix-up off of that. But basically, the idea is just there's a lot of little situations like that with Oni where you really have to capitalize on what you have. So that's pretty much it. That about wraps it up for this video. I guess I said it was short, but I mean, I guess 11 minutes isn't all that short, but whatever. So if you got any comments or suggestions or anything, leave them below. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. We got some more stuff coming down the pipe on here. We got some big ideas for some things that we're working on, so stay tuned, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.